just polished off a whole large, I don't even remember what it was called, macchiato, maco. It was, I think, yeah, it was a mocha nut iced latte. Mocha nut iced latte from Tim Hortons. The problem with the lattes, and the reason why I almost seldom get them, for one thing, they usually put too much ice. They didn't do that to me with this one. But, I drank them so fast. They're just poof, gone. I'm like, good God, that was $5? $4.25, $4.50, whatever. Poof, gone. My throat's bothering me today, my sinuses. I hate when I get that piece of tobacco that blocks clogs up the pipe, restricts your draw. Hate when that happens. God. Anyways, I slept horrible last night. I have eczema, and I break out everywhere. And, there's ways to go about it. I quit taking the steroid years ago because it causes osteoporosis. It's just bad for you. And anyways, I used to have a regimen that I would follow to help minimize it and get rid of it. But I was so tired yesterday. I went to sleep at 10 p.m. Had a few bourbons, went to sleep. Kept itching. It's so funny. I was having a dream of... This is ridiculous, guys. This is probably gonna spur some kind of an intervention, but there's been that 20% discount over at Smoking Pipes for Cornell and Deal going on for over a week. I don't know how many times I've gone in there and added stuff to the cart and then gone, nah, and left. It's ridiculous. And I kept having a dream where I was like adding pirate cake, a pound of pirate cake to my cart. It's so stupid. And I'd wake up itching. Then at midnight I got up and I went to Whataburger and I got a double cheese with grilled jalapenos. Whataburger, no lettuce, no tomato, no pickle. Keep the onions, of course. Add the cheese, add the grilled jalapenos, large fry, Coke Zero. And I came back and ate, and I don't know, by the time I went to sleep it was probably 2:30 in the morning. And I was in and out all night. I didn't crawl out of bed till 10:15, which I hate doing, especially since I'm working Fridays now. So this weekend I'm blowing through it. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I still got a piece of tobacco blocking that little porthole. I moved my mic down. I hope it's far enough down. I notice, especially in the car, when I start speaking loud, it distorts. I mean, as an amateur home recording enthusiast, like you would have thought that I would have fixed that a long time ago. So hopefully it's not coming through so distorted. We'll see what happens when I start yelling. I mean, damn, I've got the mic just a little bit above my belly button. How far away from my loud mouth do I need to put it? Especially the acoustics inside the vehicle are it's like an isolation booth, so. I am smoking some Baren Virginia Flake. Flake cut. In my Missouri American Country Gentleman, which I love this pipe. Of course, the second I'm ready to do a video, some jackwagons over here doing lawn work, interrupting me. They're blowing out their garage with the blower. Anyways, I'm just going to say this about this blend. People sleep on this blend. People sleep on this blend. If you like straight Virginias, it's a straight Virginia with a light casing, okay? It's got a little light casing. It's a light smoke. Beans would probably say it's very mild, like the Peter Stowe could be. You know, it's a real light Virginia. I'm in South Texas. We're walking, I think we got up to the low 90s last week. This week, rather. It's still Saturday. Not only is my eczema going to flare up and break out all over me, but it's what happened when I first came into pipe tobacco, because I'm not in my own place, is when summer hit, it was too miserable to smoke. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that this year. I got some straight Virginias coming. This is a fabulous straight Virginia. Any asshat that comes on here, and I've seen a few of them, and you know what? You're all asshats. I don't care that you're entitled to your subjective opinions. You're asshats. You can't tell me you like Capstan Blue, which is different, but it's in the same paradigm. Capstan Blue is a light, straight Virginia with the subtle topping. So is this. Yeah, they're different. Very similar. Okay? It's in the same Virginia slight topping town. It's just a different street in the same neighborhood. For any asshat to tell me, oh, I've seen some reviewers out there. And you know what? I don't care if you're entitled to your little opinions. I'm entitled to my opinions about your little stupid ass opinions. This is a fabulous friggin' straight Virginia. It's tasty. It's light. It's fluffy. I don't know why I said fluffy, but I love it. Okay? The only thing Capstan kind of has over this is because of whatever topping Capstan has on it. You do occasionally get those subtle notes of dessert, custard, something. I don't know what the hell it is, but occasionally it comes over you when you're smoking Capstan, and it's like, yeah, it's great. This is a fabulous, fabulous straight Virginia with the subtle topping. People sleep on it. I see everyone. Look, I've smoked Double H Pure Virginia. I like it. I'll get to that later. I understand. I've smoked the Capstan Blue. Okay? I like it. You can't tell me that this is remarkably different and lower quality than... It's not... For one thing, it's definitely not lower quality than Capstan. Capstan is great. It's overpriced and it's ridiculous. I can get a pound of this for $80. That's $10 every 2 ounces. Capstan wants $20 for a ounce and 3/4, 1.75 ounces. They want $20. You know why they want $20? Because a bunch of you asshats out there are J.R. Tolkien fans, and you're easily manipulated, and they know you're going to throw the extra money in because you want to pretend you're Gandalf in the Hobbit Shire smoking it. That's my opinion. I seriously doubt there's some proprietary, high-intense, procedural application to manufacture the Capstan Blue. It's bullshit. They're raping you. They are taking advantage of you. I think Baren manufactures capstan, so it's kind of funny that I'm talking good about this product, but they're essentially the same people screwing you over on the capstan blue. But it's great. It's a great Virginia. People sleep on it. It doesn't have very good reviews. I don't have any respect. For me, if you're smoking capstan and you're like, oh my God, I like this, and then you turn around and then you shit on this, I think you're easily manipulated. I don't think you've learned how to develop your own opinion. That's what Rinky Dink thinks. That's what Rinky Dink is going to say. There's no way you can like capstan and then turn around and smoke this and then go, oh, I just don't like it. Everyone's always reviewing the HH Pure Virginia and the Virginia #1 for Baren. Few reviews I see on this, and that's why I do reviews on things, even if I don't like it. Because I don't know how many times I've gone to YouTube to get a review on something, and there was like 2 or 3 or none. So, everyone's reviewed a Scudo. Everyone's reviewed the Petersons and the whatever. Okay? Plenty of them. This is a great straight Virginia. That's my only point. Okay? That capstan thing does piss me off, though. These assholes have the audacity to ask for $20 for 1.75 ounces. It's like $200 after tax for a pound of it. It's absurd. It is not that good. No, it's not that good. This goes great with coffee. It burns well. It stays lit. It's smooth. It's tasty. It has a great balance, a great retrohale. It's going to age well. I mean, I don't know what else you want in a straight Virginia. But this is a quality straight Virginia. It's very affordable. I mean, the nerve. The nerve of people. I watched this clown on YouTube the other day. He'll probably come in here and get all mad at me. It's crap. It has tongue bite. It does not have it. What are you smoking it with? It does not. This does not have tongue bite. I'm sorry. You don't know what you're talking about. You smoke like a jackwagon. You don't know how to smoke a pipe. You need to learn more. It doesn't have any tongue bite. It doesn't. Okay? I'm not trying to be combative. I'm just saying you need to, you need to constitute yourself. You need to settle down, quiet down, learn how to smoke a pipe, come back to it, try it again. Oh, okay. This does not have tongue bite. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, I'm kind of being theatrical. You're obviously entitled to your own opinion. But I am being serious. You can't really say you like capstan and then turn around and shit on this. I feel like somewhere marketing has manipulated you, if that's the case. So I'm going to be honest, that's one of the things I highly respect about Beans. It doesn't matter if you gift it to him. It doesn't matter if it costs a lot of money or has a huge following. He's going to tell you what he likes and what he dislikes. And that's what you should do. It's your duty as a reviewer. Otherwise, why are you reviewing? What is the point of reviewing something if you're easily manipulated, if you're so malleable that you can be persuaded to say one thing or another? Just develop an opinion about what it is you like and be honest. That's all you have to do. That's your only responsibility. And I have a hard time delineating and understanding the separation between Capstan Blue and this, and someone loving Capstan Blue and shitting on this. I feel like, there's always that small possibility that that's just the difference with their palate. But I'm sorry. I've smoked both of them many times. They're both great. They're not worlds apart. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Kind of irritates me a little bit. I'm just being a little honest. I'm just being honest. Anyways, I've had so many reviews that it's so smoky in here. My last like 3 or 4 reviews, I didn't like what I was smoking. Have much to say good about it, so I purposely grabbed something I knew I liked, and I thought it was fitting of the time because here we are moving into summer, and I can smoke this all day. I mean, most straight Virginias are an all-day smoke. This is an all-day smoke, if you so choose for it to be. And now I will say I've got almost 1.5 years of age on it. I was just lucky enough to get it with about 1 year of age on it, and I've had it for the better part of almost 6 months. I've got a little bit coming, so I do hope I can enjoy it right out of the pack, or I hope. I pray it's got a little bit of age on it. So I can just start smoking it. Anyways, guys, I'm kidding. You all have the right to subjectively feel any damn way you want to feel about anything. But I'm no YouTube review police. But I do think it's a little silly to gush about Capstan and then to think that this is miles off. I don't trust your opinion. I think you've been manipulated by marketing and J.R. Tolkien. Capstan Blue is ridiculously overpriced. It is absurd. It's like it's $20. It's like, could you at least make it a 2-ounce tin? Really? 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 Get the hell out of here. Now, it's not super complex, kind of like the Baren HH Pure Virginia. It's more complex. If I were to buy a pound of the Baren HH Pure Virginia, I would want to put some age on it. I wouldn't want to sit there and take a tobacco that I know is gonna do very well with age and start smoking through all of it. I'd want to take that and put it back and cellar it. Same thing with this, but you could do a little now and a lot later, or whatever the case may be. This is, I suppose, more one-dimensional. It's fabulous. I think it's a great smoke. I'm sure it has a wonderful room note. But I love retrohales. I get the majority of my enjoyment when I smoke a tobacco is in a retrohale. And there are blends that I have to ease off the retrohale because it's kind of spicy and it's a little harsh that I still enjoy. But, for someone that exclusively smokes just to taste it on their tongue, in my opinion, you're always going to be in a situation where you need something bolder with more spice to impart those flavors to your palate. When you're retrohaling, you're imparting everything to your sinus cavity, to your palate. You're really running the sensory gamut and allowing you to fully absorb all those flavors by retrohaling. And I see a lot of people in this community that don't really retrohale all that much, which is fine. But if I didn't retrohale, I would have a completely different list of tobaccos that did things for me. I mean, I'd have to smoke some very bold tobaccos in order to kind of, in order to, what are you trying to say? Can you talk today? In order to taste it, in order to get the taste of it, shit, can't talk. Retrohale is a very important process of tobacco smoking. Okay, it's just my opinion. If you're not retrohaling, it's like holding your nose and drinking wine. It doesn't really work that way. Now, I mean, you don't have to retrohale. It's not everyone's thing. My brother doesn't do a lot of retrohaling when he smokes cigars. I get it. It's not for everybody. People may be more sensitive in that area. I smoked cigarettes for 20 plus years. I could never almost tell you when it comes to nicotine, if it's a light nicotine or a heavy nicotine. The very first thing I'm doing when I finish this pipe is this. So for me, I'm constantly flooding my body with nicotine. Okay, I'm an addict. Hello, my name is Rinky Dink. I'm a nicotine addict. So I'd have to smoke something extremely bold on an empty stomach first thing in the morning to be able to actually tell you if I feel the nicotine hit. I never feel nicotine hits when I smoke. So, I have a history here which has helped shape my smoking approach. Not everyone comes from cigarettes and chews tobacco and snuffs. I completely understand that. Had I not had a history of tobacco use, I probably wouldn't retrohale as much as I do. I understand that. I sympathize with that. You do you, boo. I don't care if you smoke. Smoke whatever the hell you want. Whatever makes you happy. That's what you should be doing. It doesn't matter. Why would you listen to me? It's just my opinion. Okay? It's just my opinion that if you like Capstan and you shit on this, there's something going on upstairs that doesn't make sense. Okay? There's some logic that's not connecting. Just my opinion. It's also my opinion that if you're not retrohaling a little each smoke, just a little. You don't have to retrohale 50% of the smoke or 80% of the smoke like I do. But if you're not retrohaling a little bit, you're missing out on a whole lot of what that tobacco has to offer. Okay, there's a lot of sensory recognition and data that is lost on you if you're just letting the smoke hit your tongue and you're blowing it out. I'm just saying. Okay, science, guys. Science. Okay? But seriously, if you're not retrohaling, just retrohale a little bit. Okay? Just retrohale a little bit. Try it out. I'm going to have a problem when I get back in my own place. I'm telling you, when I get home, this is a long-ass recording. I take a shower, I eat, I do Bible study, and then I'm, usually watching YouTube videos or something before I go to sleep. I'm probably going to have a pipe lit the second I move on after the Bible study to catching up on YouTube. I'll probably have a pipe lit for anywhere between 1 and 3 hours before I go to sleep every night. And I think a lot of these lighter blends are great for that. Man, I could smoke this anytime. Anyways, I'm done babbling. I guess that's about the gist of it. I gotta go grocery shopping and do some errands. I'm meeting up with my brother's coming over tomorrow. We're gonna all, as a family, have some oh Lord. I don't know if we're having brisket sandwiches or pulled pork sandwiches. We're ordering it from Killen's Barbecue, which is really good. And my brother, he makes these amazing chorizo refried beans. Oh, God. It's so good, guys. Like, I could just eat a bowl of it. And then my Rinky Dink contribution to the whole process, of course, is going to be me buying Lay's potato chips. Shut up. That's what we're doing. Anyways, you kind of get those Britty hay notes. It's a little citrusy. This isn't super citrusy to me. That light casing, it kind of comes and goes, It's a very, just a hint of a sweetness that comes and goes. I think it's lovely, okay? I think this is lovely, okay? I think Capstan is wonderful. I love Capstan Blue. Okay, I would take a bath with Capstan Blue. This is like its sweet sister. Okay? You guys need to quit hating on Baren Virginia Flake. Everyone does the HH Pure Virginia. Everyone does the Virginia #1, which I've yet to try. Everybody hates on this. Not everybody, but a lot of y'all either don't even give it the time of day or you hate on it. I went on to tobacco reviews, and everyone gave it 3 stars, the majority of people. Screw all you guys. Your opinion is misguided. You don't know what you're talking about, okay? Rinky Dink doesn't trust your opinion. You have bad taste. That's all I could say, okay? That's about all I could say. Okay? You need to enjoy the subtle qualities of what a light, airy tobacco has to offer in the same way you can enjoy something robust and thick like Star of the East. I happen to like both. You know why? I have a very broad ability to appreciate the nuances that are offered by individual blenders and blends. That's why. Okay? Class. Okay? Depth. Logic. Right here. Okay? I don't pour the baby out with the bathwater. Okay? Good Lord, get your shit together. What's wrong with y'all? I love Capstan. This is horrible. This is No, it's not. It's jackwagon. You don't know what you're talking about. I understand. Beans would probably just say, it's a little light, it's not doing much for me. It's because he likes heavy hitting. But he's not shitting on it, He's not shitting on it. Just to shit on it because no one like Mutton Chop Piper's made a review gushing about it. You know what I mean? I just kind of... I think you're manipulated. I bet Hobbiton Piper would appreciate this. You know why? Hobbiton Piper appreciates those subtle nuances. By the way, he just made a really cool, I almost thought about reposting it, but I'm sure the majority of the YTPC community has seen it. He made an absolutely fabulous, one of his recent uploads was fabulous, where he melded the Lord of the Rings J.R. Tolkien saga into pipe smoking. It was really well choreographed, and you could tell he spent a lot of time on it. I thought it was splendid. I loved it. Yeah, Hobbiton Piper would appreciate this. You know why? He's got class. And a broad palate. That's why. That's why. I may send him some to review. Okay? And then we'll watch the community start to go, oh, you know, actually, this is great. Hobbiton Piper likes it. I like it too. That's what happens. This video is too long. Anyways, I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. You all have a fabulous weekend. You have a fabulous weekend. I got a grocery shop. And I'm going to probably pick up a bottle of Wild Turkey 101. And I'm going to clean my pipes. And then I'm probably going to watch, I don't know. Considering watching a movie. God bless. Have a fabulous weekend. Go smoke you some Mac Baren Virginia Flake. And don't whine about it. Like a baby.